don't know what y'all can hear in the background, but it is cattle working day. So Lane and I are gonna work cows by ourselves, see how this goes. We have multiple objectives today, but the first thing is get them up. We get them in this little farm road behind me. We put a rope across it because they're used to respecting hot wire, funnel them in the corral, and then we're in business. And I'll tell you as we go along what the point of all this is and what the objectives for today is. First things first, it is midday. Lane and I always do the feeding early in the morning before he ever even goes to school. So this is later. We did that on purpose so that they would cooperate because they will follow us with the hay bale. If they still have hay out from yesterday, that was never gonna work. So that's the first thing. Lane is getting a bale of hay. We're gonna lure them with that. So I'm gonna walk back here and get behind the stragglers. Some days when we're getting up cows, like last week when we sold our bull Bruce, we only need one. So as long as that one goes in, we can cut it off and put the rope up and we're done. And we know we've got the one we want. Today we need them all. So this is a bit more difficult because there's calves I can already see laying out sunning and just relaxing, and they're a bit harder to get. But I think if I can go around them and start putting a little pressure on them, they'll go run up there and find their mom. Let's hope. And as I'm walking over here, I take that back. What we don't need today is the newest babies that are like a month old or so. So if that's what's laid up here, I can turn around and go back and put the rope up. And it's looking like that might be what it is, but I'm gonna make sure. Yep, they're little, so we're heading back. I do see most everyone has gone in. There's like probably, I don't have an exact count in my head at this moment, but probably about 100 animals out here. Mama cows, bulls, calves, everything. So looks like we may be missing 2 that haven't gone in. So I'm gonna show you what's left and go see if I can push these 2 in, put the rope up. We got them. If y'all go back and watch some of our earliest videos where we bought an entire herd of cows, and I believe that was February of 2019, I believe, you will see some fiascos, especially when we were trying to work them and get them up. I'd like to think we've learned a few things since then, and we know how to make it easier. We have a lot more stress-free handling system on the cows and on us. Now, don't get me wrong, things still go crazy and haywire and go wrong from time to time, but it's definitely a lot better. We're more confident, we're more calm, which leads to the same thing for the animals. But before we get into working cows, I want to introduce you guys to the newest member of our farm family. Did you meet him, Lane? Huh? Did you meet him? Yeah, he won't get better. He's not feeling friendly. He wants food. He wants food. All right, you want to let us in? I'm going to show them. Always shut the gate, no matter how tame you think they are. So I am gonna show you guys this bull. This is our newest South Pole bull. He is actually registered. We're super excited about that. So now we have both of our South Pole bulls, which is all we have now, are both registered. We're really pumped about that. Not because we were just people for the longest time. We thought registered really doesn't mean anything to us. It's just a piece of paper. But in this scenario, it does mean a lot. It means that they are full-blooded South Poles, and that we feel like we're doing our part to build up this breed and to guarantee people of what they're getting. And that just means a lot to us. We believe in this breed. We've seen it work here on our farm. And so to have registered just means to us that we can prove to other people what we have, and they can feel confident knowing in what they're getting. We'd like to possibly move to have a registered herd and then a commercial herd. We still believe in that as well. You know, there's people that don't want the cost of registering being in the cost of their animal. Truly get that. So we're hoping to eventually offer both. But this is the bull we have decided to go with for now. So pumped. He's so sweet and gentle. This breed as a whole pretty much is. And I just want to give you guys a look at him. So I know what you guys are gonna say. He is not near as big and muscular as Bruce, and he's not, you're right. But he has been at a sale for probably a week now. He's hungry. At sales, they're just not probably fed and taken care of as well, they're just not as they are at homes and farms. He's a lot younger than Bruce, so he has some growing to do. You can see the potential in him though. You can see that big muscular hump Bruce had on his neck. You can see the beginnings of that. So he's got some growing up to do. So I wouldn't compare him to Bruce just yet. That's like comparing, you know, a kid to a man. So I would say give him a chance. We're really excited. We like what we see in him. Ben has been to South Pole conferences along with Lane, and they've just kind of learned some things to look for and some things to avoid, and he has some good positive things going for him. This is the most time-consuming part, is sorting out who we need versus everybody else. So with as many as we need today, if we were just looking for one or two, it'd be different, but we need about 30-ish today. So that's gonna take a little time. That's what we're working on. And then we'll get busy accomplishing what we need to. me to do almost every time we get the cows up like this is get an accurate count. Because with this many little babies laying off by themselves and things, I know who I'm looking for on a daily basis to check on, but I don't get like an accurate count every day or even really every few days. So this allows me to just make sure everyone is present and accounted for. You don't give it a sugar? Oh, you're so cute.
Thank you, Scott.
A couple things today. We're giving a booster for blackleg to our calves that we're weaning today. They're old enough, they're about 6 months old. We're taking them from their moms. Their moms need a break before they ever have another calf. So we're weaning, giving the second booster for blackleg, and you should be given a blackleg vaccine as well because that will kill your calves quicker than about anything. And then Lane and I brought last year's heifers that were at a different farm back over here last week, and 4 of them had lost their tags. I wanted to show you this. We used to use a different type of tag, but this is called a Z tag. The other type of tag fell out, and all of our Z tags are still in. So they're getting a Z tag today so we can identify them, because that's really important for record keeping. First thing is catch their head. You can see that's quick. Lane's really good at it. If you haven't done that before, it might not be as quick for you. It's not for me, but they pretty much don't act like it hurts at all. I can't vouch for that, but they're good to go.
When you do it, you just gotta make sure you miss the veins. There's like 4 of them, and I usually go between these middle 2 because if you hit the vein, they'll start bleeding pretty good.
And I've actually done that before, and you will have a bit of a bleeding issue, so you'll have to keep an eye on that. So just make sure they're very visible. I don't know if you can see on her, she probably won't like us getting that close.
You can just grab it and feel them.
Yeah, you can feel them, you can see them from the back. It's kind of like someone who, like in my hand, you can see my veins. It's kind of like that. They're pretty visible. All right, she can go.
Yeah, she can.
Calf, and the camera's already died. We're about to finish this up. Thankful we got this blackleg vaccine in them. We vaccinated and given a booster. If you've been around here a while, you know we've lost calves to blackleg before, so just really feel good when we get this in our calves. Catch them. This is Lane's calf. He's a bit ornery. Come on. Oh, it's a sheep. It's a sheep. Be still. Be still. Done. We got that done. We're really excited to have a new bull. I know it's loud out here, but we're really thankful we got this done. And me and Lane and Emily did it while Ben was at work. Really glad when we could do those things and take something off of his load. We'll see you guys later. Thanks for watching. We appreciate y'all. Remember to subscribe, and we'll see you later. God bless. And now we have bawling for days. It's just the sounds of a farm, though. Now we just hope they stay in. That's what Lane just said off camera, and that's what I was thinking. This is what they call fence line weaning though. It means, yes, the moms are right across the fence. They could get back to their moms, and if they do, we'll have to deal with that then. But we have pretty good success with this. They'll bawl for a bit, and then they'll get comfortable knowing, hey, mom's right there, and the mom will know the baby's right there. It works pretty well, and then we just start moving the moms further away, and it just works. It's good. The moms need a break because they're preparing to have another calf in a few months, and their body has to have a break from feeding these big calves. So it's just how it works here on the farm. We'll see you guys later.